live together in perfect harmony. Ebony, Ivory, Ebony and Ivory podcast show.
Welcome back, everybody, to a new episode of Ebony and Ivory podcast show featuring your boy William
and your boy JR. We're back.
Back at it again for season 2, episode 3.
Back at it again. Damn, Daniel. With the white bands.
And as you can see, I have our fantasy football trophy. I know we talked about it in previous episodes, but this is the actual trophy, the Phil Martin Memorial Fantasy Football League trophy. As you can see, Phil was the first winner, and then our guy Austin was the second winner. We actually had our draft last night, drafted some great teams. John was very cocky about his team last night.
Yep.
How do you think it turned out?
Couldn't have gone better for me. But yeah, this is a beauty. Yeah. This trophy, I don't want to hold it while the mic. I don't want to break it. But Austin forgot to bring it home, I guess. So
we're keeping it.
Dear God, it's beauty. Put that over there now. But yeah, the draft was fun. Had a nice little cookout. Fired up some brats.
When was that draft supposed to start?
It was supposed to start at 6:30, and then Andrew, the commissioner, delayed it accidentally, so we didn't end up drafting till like 8. So
it was a beautiful draft, though. Got everybody I wanted to get, I'd say.
You think?
Yeah, I think everybody pretty much got who they wanted to get. We're never like very particular about.
Yeah, I mean it's eight team league too, so it's everybody usually has stacked teams. An 8 league team, but 8 team league.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're sitting in this new beautiful setting right here. We got a nice fern in the back, a nice humidifier. You just really
setting the vibe.
Really great atmosphere here.
Some stress reliever in here. And then we also have the tapes on the back, kind of like we did earlier ago, if you all have kept up with us since our first episodes. But we have J. Cole's Forest Hill Drive. We have Kid Cudi, Man on the Moon 2. We have the Beatles back here, Lonely Hearts. Is that like a real popular one? Because they have this one cased up. It's like in glass. And then, of course, my Dark Twisted Fantasy, Kanye West.
One of my top favorite albums.
And then the Beatles, Yellow Submarine. And then Superman.
I don't know if you can see it, but just really
trying to get the vibe back. And trying to give you all video because we're happy to be together. It's our first video back together since like freaking July.
What is that meme of like the black guy and the white guy shaking hands? Like when it like freezes on.
Black guys always come up and they come up here and we do all this, and then white guys is always
how you doing?
How you doing?
That's like when Obama met like other black guys.
I think that was like a scene that was captured because that was KD. Like I would do the same thing if I like saw KD.
Yeah.
I'm sure he sees like other like political black men and he's like, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I mean, I got a pretty good dap game for a white guy.
You do.
Because of sports. I'm so used to dapping it up. There's like another video of like the perfect handshake ever. This guy like, it's like the most flawless.
You don't want to do it with me because you're not going to get the perfect handshake.
No, probably not.
No. But to that segment, we were going to talk. Well, not to that segment, but we had someone kind of talk to us about or mention the picture between Barack Obama and Coach Calipari.
Oh yeah. So recently, Coach Calipari was pictured playing golf with Obama, and
we can put that like right here, so you probably can see it like right here, maybe.
But
or like right here.
Yep.
We can put it like above my hand, like I just served it. So we have a picture of Coach Cal and Barack Obama going golfing. That would be too small.
Yeah.
Maybe it can just like come out of my hand, like. I don't know.
We'll
play something with that.
And but yeah, he was playing golf with Obama. I thought it was pretty awesome. Anytime you get a chance to golf with the president, I think you would take it. Like they were talking on the radio, like they would take any president asked you to golf. Like even Trump, would you golf with Trump? I mean,
No.
I guess I'm asking.
But that'd probably be. No, there's a lot of presidents I wouldn't golf with, but not. I wouldn't say it. I would say I would need to learn more about every single president before I decide to golf with them, because some could have been some twisted individuals. But some that I would golf with now, Barack Obama, of course, George Bush, the youngest George Bush.
Yeah.
I feel like he would be
George W.
very, very fun to talk to.
George W.
And then I would Clinton. He seems interesting.
He'd have some dirty stories
Yeah.
to tell. But yeah, Obama, or that'd be a fun group of golf. George W. Bush and Obama.
Yeah.
It'd be really funny, because Obama's probably like the coolest president ever. So he would be like, and I feel like he's probably one of the best golfers. He's athletic.
Yeah. Probably by far the best basketball player.
I don't know, George Bush. Did you ever see that video of him that he like the media was coming after him like on this golf course, and they were asking him like about the terrorists and stuff?
We must stop the terror. I call upon all nations to do everything they can to stop these terrorist killers. Thank you. Now watch this drive.
And he was like, I'll answer you a question. Excuse me while I hit this drive. And then he like nails it. It was just like a boss move.
Excuse me while I hit this drive. That's perfectly him.
He's like the terrorists we're neutralizing the terrorists. Now watch me hit this drive.
And you killed it.
Yeah. But yeah, that would be fun. But what do you? When I saw the Obama picture, I thought it was like a great. I mean, Coach Cal's always kind of like tying in with people, like influential people,
Right.
Because that's what he is. He's
An
influential person. I mean, if he wasn't a coach, he would be a good politician, honestly, like,
Right.
because of his personality. But I thought it was awesome, and I mean, no matter what presidential side that you're on, or Democratic, Republican, it's cool to just see that. So.
Right. I remember, I think it was you I was talking to, or we were talking about it yesterday, and they were like, that was, I don't even think that he did it for like any recruitment reasons, but I think that definitely helped UK's recruitment.
Oh yeah.
I would say just from Coach Cal kicking it with Barack Obama, and that what if, I don't know if that would ever happen, but what if players got to meet him that day that they went golfing or something like that, like,
Yeah.
What if Barack Obama comes to UK and speaks to the children or something like that, like,
Yeah.
Not even using it as like a recruiting thing, but it's just motivational, definitely for a lot of, these teams are filled with a lot of African-American youth,
Right.
Some coming from less fortunate backgrounds. Basketball's just kind of been their way out. So hearing somebody like Barack Obama's story, or having him come and talk to you, I feel like that's extremely inspiring. No matter what you do, it makes you want to be the greatest at what you do.
Yeah, and it adds to Coach Cal's like the cool effect that he has. Like,
Right.
he's just one of the coolest basketball coaches, and that just adds to it and helps recruiting, and his ties with Drake and
Yeah.
Obama and
LeBron James.
LeBron. Well, not so much anymore. LeBron's more of a dookie now.
Right.
Speaking of LeBron, I saw that he just claimed Taco Tuesday, like trademarked it.
Really? I love it.
You can't trademark
but
a
the way he does it. Who else did it? Like, who else? No one else trademarked
No, but
it.
Taco Tuesday belongs to everybody.
You're
You don't
right.
have to like. I don't know. Those are annoying
Hey,
to me.
man.
Those Taco Tuesday. His videos. He's a weird, strange guy.
Whatever he likes, I like.
Cause it's Taco Tuesday.
Pretty
Yeah,
much.
I love LeBron. I was a hater when he joined Miami. I was just a hater back then, but when he came back to Cleveland, I started to become a fan, and now him and AD together, you gotta love it.
He's just a great guy. Like, he's just, I think I pay more attention to like his off the court. Like, even just one thing alone that stands out to me is his academy that he created.
Right.
And I just have a lot of respect for that, and just his game. I love his story, and LeBron James has never really had like a big media type of thing on his personal life. It's always been like basketball. Like, if you're talking
Right.
crap about LeBron James, it's because of a basketball move, which is awesome, because there's a lot of people that have like everyday jobs that are crap at their job, and you see them get moved up and stuff like that, but you can't really, kind of like, don't take your work home with you,
That's true.
So.
Yeah, I mean, he is an awesome family guy, and you can't say anything bad about him personally,
Right.
besides the facts that he's maybe a little bit annoying on social media sometimes, but not in a bad way. Just he's just goofy. But I mean, comparing him and Michael Jordan, we're not getting into that debate. But him, like Michael Jordan, was like an a-hole.
Yeah.
Like he's a gambler, like kind of a womanizer.
Yeah.
Like, so that's one of the harshest contrasts, I guess. Is
I don't know crap about Michael Jordan besides his game, and I never watched him. I think I watched him for like a little stint when he came back on the Wizards. When he came back as like 45 or something like that. I watched him for a little bit because that was like the early 2000s, I believe. Like
he went to the Wizards. That was like when he hit his. It was almost sad watching him then because he was. I mean, he still could put up like 40, 50
up buckets. Yeah.
Yeah, but he just wasn't the same, like explosive wise.
Yeah, and he went on the same team that he had been on, and it just wasn't the same. I didn't watch him, so I don't really care.
But
my allergies. Hold on.
God bless you.
John, hold it down real quick. Let's see if John can hold it down while I go, or if we have to clip this.
Doom, doom, doom.
All right, I'm back, everybody.
God bless you.
Man, my allergies are getting the best of me. Obviously, as you all can see, it's beautiful outside, so with beauty comes allergies. Quote that. with beauty comes allergies.
With beauty.
But no. But we have some great takes. But we did get some breaking news last night while we were doing our draft. There was a shooting in where?
Texas again.
Texas.
It was a drive-by type thing, wasn't it? Just another sad thing going on.
Another senseless person.
Just so much sad news going on. That Amazon is literally on fire. I don't know, just like a helpless feeling. Like there's nothing to be done.
Yeah, so at least 5 dead and 21 injured in a shooting spree in Odessa, Texas. It was like a white male.
Odessa is that was Friday Night Lights town.
Odessa, man. They said he stole like a mail truck and was riding around in between two cities.
God, that's awful.
That's what he said. We just did a take on guns, like in our last episode. I don't even know. How do you feel, man? Does it bother you anymore? Well, I'm not gonna say does it bother you anymore, but like,
of course it bothers me, but there is like a numbness now where you're like,
it's like normalized.
Yeah, exactly. So you're trained to like expect it coming, and like I was watching Dave Chappelle's new special. Like even he was like, I saw it on the news. I was like, I just don't care anymore.
Right.
Like, but he's extreme. I care, but it's
not
just
you
awful.
don't care.
It's a helpless feeling because it's like. Even the politicians, like on Joe Rogan's podcast, like they asked him about like what can be done, and like nobody has a clear answer. Like because if you take away the guns, like people will still get them illegally. Like most deaths are because of an illegal firearm, and but also like there's a debate to be made. Like, do we need the AKs and stuff, and all the machine? I guess they did outlaw this part on a gun, I forget the name, but that makes it an extended clip, like automatic, something. But you can still, they're still selling So.
That's awful. And I definitely wouldn't say it's normalized, but it's like very, very hard to, because there's so many happening, so it's kind of hard for you to like emotionally get involved in one compared to another, because it's kind of like, you know, when one doesn't happen one week, you're like, oh, we've had a good week.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. One thing I wish they would stop doing is like looking deep into like the shooter, like profiling on the news after it, because
saying like, oh, he's got mental illnesses and his dad used to whoop him as a child and he used to have to, he got bullied in school.
Just giving him attention in general, it makes it the next shooter want the attention.
I also hate normalizing like shooters, like giving them such a like normal persona. Because these people aren't just normal kids with bullying issues or playing video games, or, you know, they're not those type of kids. These kids are like, or these men or whoever, they're really like some crazy, like effed up individuals, you know? Like not every kid who gets bullied in middle school turns into a mass shooter. Yeah. Like not every kid that plays violent video games turns into a mass shooter. Like not every kid that owns a gun at a young age turns into a mass shooter. So we need to, I feel like from a media perspective, we need to quit going so deep into their life and making them like every other normal kid that goes to school and making kids paranoid in these schools.
like call them for like the evil that they are.
Evil, twisted individuals. When you see kids threatening kids at young ages, or when you hear about manifestos, or these parents know their kids are violent and have these weird search engines and these weird journals talking about harming people, like that kid needs help. Yeah. Like, don't let him have firearms. Don't let him go to places. Yeah,
they're a product of. They're evil, but they're also like everything in their life has gone wrong, and they chose the worst possible way to deal with it by shooting something up instead of getting help from their parents or somebody in their life, or just going therapy or anything. But I saw that another thing they're doing is like blaming video games.
Yeah.
And I just think that's ridiculous because
I play Grand Theft Auto because there's only one video game that we're talking about. You know, like what other video game is closely comparable as far as like just going out doing a mass killing?
Right.
You know,
it's Grand Theft Auto and then like the Call of Duties and stuff.
Yeah.
Even Fortnite, you're trying to kill like video games. Like that's what video games are. It's like sports, or you're trying to eliminate someone else, kill somebody.
But the only game you can really play that has purposeless killing is GTA.
Yeah, like you can literally recreate one of these.
Yeah, you can go into a building, you can do whatever you want to do. But those have never made me feel like I need to go into a public place. And
but there's been moments in Grand Theft Auto where like you see some of that and you're like, oh, that's kind of twisted.
I know, that's crazy.
But it's never crept into like my real life at all, and I don't think that's the case for many people. I played violent video games since I was 10 years old or something. Like it's never once crossed my mind. You know,
it's never been a thing. People just are looking for excuses. People need some type of logical reasoning to put on every single.
It's such an old old guy take
to say video games,
ruining the millennials.
Some watching their TVs because they didn't have it. Like you didn't have access to it, so you blame it on that. Yeah. So that's.
It basically started in Columbine, 1990. What was it? 99, 98.
I don't even remember. I watched that video though. It was awful.
Yeah, like there's a bunch of messed up videos. But that kind of started like the school-wise, school shootings, and inspired other people to do it.
Right.
But lately, it's been more just random, like Walmarts or.
Combine had like a cult following too, like not from like the positive aspect of it, but people that were kind of just mesmerized by like how that went down,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It inspired people in a twisted way, like just awful. And
you're trying to flex for the camera. I see you over there. You got your arm bent. John's been working out, so he's trying to flex for camera. I have not. So
no, I'm chilling. No, this shirt is just kind of too.
You're flexing.
Medium-ish.
You're flexing.
No.
My
look good. My arm's just prepped up.
Your watch looks good on that arm, too. That's a good angle. I feel like the camera's getting you just right. It's just like hitting.
That's why I said on this side. This is my good side.
It's your good side.
We both look good, man.
Yeah. But no, we're excited to be back on camera. I feel like not being on camera is like.
Yeah.
We just want to give you all so you all can see us and how weird we are in person and get a take on that and match that with the voice. Like, who doesn't want to sometimes see what that person looks like?
We're working towards like doing like this type of show every single time. But but since you're still in Bowling Green, like we'll do these like once a month maybe.
However often we possibly can.
Yeah, hopefully like there's multiple times a month.
We don't want to say just look out once a month. I mean, you'll kind of see it how it comes out. If it's just a face of our. We got a new logo coming too. Shout out to the graphic designer. We won't expose her yet, but her and her husband have been working on a great logo, and it looks amazing. Because if you all don't know the history of our picture, that picture we went to Hilton Head and.
Yeah, it's like one of those classic cartoonist drawings that you see at like Kings Island or
on the street
fairs. Yeah, just one of those, but it actually turned out really good, and it kind of inspired the new logos and stuff. So.
And it was just sitting in John's bedroom for like years and years, and then you moved out, and then your mom like held on to it for us.
Yeah. Dude, I found a note from like 2010 that you randomly wrote me in school or something, or you came over.
I just put my name on it.
It said, "Ha, little mama."
Really?
Like exclamation point. I was like, what does that mean? You used to call me little mama for some reason.
Little mama, so little mama. That's how we like refer to each other. Like,
no, I don't. You do.
No. Me and some buddies, shout out to JB. We'd always be like, "What's up, little mama? What you doing?"
What's up, JB?
Yeah, shout out to JB.
Shout out to Martez as well.
Yeah.
What up?
Well,
But yeah, we want to have like more fan interactions and stuff too. Like I've been posting it on the social medias and stuff that you can actually send us audio clips in through the Anchor app. That's always fun. We've gotten a couple of those, and like send us videos. Like we want questions and
definitely send video clips. We will put, if we can, we'll put the video like we have one, right? Should we put like the video clip on it? Can you do that? Like a video on a video?
Mm-hmm.
That's so unique.
I'm pretty sure. But yeah, we got feedback from our buddy Payne Decker.
Shout out to the people who leave the reviews too. Like if you're not relieving yourself on our reviews, then if you're not leaving reviews, then how are we gonna know if you like it or not?
Yeah. So yeah, hit the likes on YouTube and the 5-star ratings on the iTunes. That'll help a lot.
Also subscribe, and also if we follow you
and you don't follow back, I'm sure this is
a normal rule for everybody.
Bye-bye.
Ebony and Ivory the same way. We will unfollow you. So don't be thinking we out here just free following people to like your pictures, because Ebony and Ivory does not care about your dog or your date or your daddy. All right? So.
All right, but yeah, pull up that video
Pull up
clip.
the video clip. All right, this was sent in by our buddy Payne Decker.
And it's we briefly talked about Andrew Luck's retirement last week. He's a big Indianapolis Colts fan. So
What's up, boys? First, I'd like to say congrats on Season 2, Ebony and Ivory. I'm looking forward to listening. I was hoping maybe I could give a little input on Andrew Luck's retirement. And you guys were talking about it in the last episode. And, you know, I'm an avid Colts fan, so I thought maybe you'd like to hear what I have to say. First off, I love Andrew Luck. He did so much for the Colts, and, you know, I respect him. And I know it was hard for him to walk away from this, but, you know, he had to do what he had to do, and that's fine. On that note, I think, you know, I don't completely agree with everybody, including you guys and, you know, all these ESPN analysts and former, current NFL players. You know, he still kind of let, you know, fans and his team down. You know, quitting 2 weeks before the season starts, that's rough. You know, that's hard to come back from for a team, but, you know, at least we have the best backup in the league, so that's fine. You know, this is kind of a nightmare I cannot wake up from with no end in sight. Not to mention, you know, I just got an update a little bit ago that goofy goober Brock Osweiler is talking to the Colts right now. I don't want that guy out there. I don't want him throwing, you know, passes to T.Y. He's weird. He creeps me out a little bit. So let's stay away from him. And, you know, maybe we can make the season into something. So, hey, Colts are coming, and I'm coming for fantasy. So I hope you boys are ready. I'll see you later.
thanks, Payne. Nice little video.
You go first. What's your take on that?
No, I mean, I feel it we're not Colts fans, so that's why we had our takes of like, whatever, good for him. Like, but I can see why, like, 2 weeks before the season, like that does like.
I really didn't think about it from that perspective. Kind of like he could have stopped before the preseason started. Like he could have made this announcement in the off season. Like,
yeah, the timing is awful, and it really does like, just screws them for the season. And because they were like a borderline top 5 team this year. So, I could see why Colts fans would be super pissed about it, but. Also, I mean, he never won anything, so
right.
maybe their backup will be all right.
Yeah, and I feel like that guy won. He was at the Patriots for a little bit, or he was at the Patriots, got picked up. Yeah,
Jacoby Brissett. Yeah, he was with the Patriots. He'll be pretty good. I don't think there'll be like a huge drop off like people think.
Payne's like
but Payne's really heard about
I respect. It. Yeah. No, I mean, yeah, definitely from the perspective of from the Colts fans' perspective of him like stopping like. At the end of the preseason or whatever, like that would suck. Like I'd be pretty hurt about that. But I am like a fan of like players like respecting their body and knowing that like, you know, after football you still have to walk around, you still have to move, you have to raise kids, you have to have grandkids, you have to, go out and live normal day-to-day life. There's some people that, play their sports career, and then after football, they're like vegetables, like they're in pain all the time. They're popping pills, rehab.
A lot of suicide.
Yeah,
too.
suicide. They're going broke.
The CTE, like that Will Smith movie, especially Concussion, shined a lot of light on that.
So that's crazy. So that's why I'm always a fan of like players respecting their body. It sucks sometimes, but like I feel like it's also kind of weird for like people to like demand results from another man's body.
I know, but that's sports.
I know.
It is weird, like the grand scheme of things, to think about it. Like, do this, like, and make us happy as a fan base, like.
Yeah.
But.
Because you start riding for that team, and you're like, I need him to do this, I need him to do that, because like I watch like sports games, and I've like, this is like not now. I don't think this way now, but I've been like, ooh, I hope that player gets hurt. Like
yeah, that's
like I hope your star player gets hurt in this game, and now that I think about it, like I'm like, William, like, step back.
That's awful. Yeah, I saw that in other Kentucky fans when Zion got hurt for a little bit. And
people cheer injuries.
People were like, this is a very like small population that was doing it, but they were excited that he. It was a ghost over there or something?
No, because our camera cuts off like randomly, so I was making sure it's still on.
This place is haunted?
Well, probably. All these homes have been around since like 1800s.
It's a beautiful house.
We just broke into someone's house, and they had these dope records, so we just threw them up. But no, we were talking about Andrew Luck, and we were talking about UK fans and how they were wishing on Zion.
Like, I hate Duke with a passion, like, but I still wanted to see him play because, like, if we were to run into them again after they beat up on us the first game of the season, like,
destroyed UK.
I would want him to play so it wouldn't, like, be a crutch. I would want to beat him at full strength, which we probably wouldn't.
Because they were so dominant. That game was ridiculous. And I have to make this known because I've had a couple UK fans kind of call me out a little bit here recently. When basketball season comes, I am a UK fan. When football season comes, I'm a Buckeye fan. And I'm born and raised in Lexington, so I can do that. And I've been an Ohio State fan for like 10 years.
You see me? I'm rolling my eyes.
I've been an Ohio State fan for like 10 years.
Let them work that way. All right, yo, welcome back. We had a little technical difficulty, but
John had to take a poop.
No, I had to charge the
camera. Be honest with the people. No, John has faulty equipment. He had to go and charge the camera. But anyway, we're back.
Stop caressing the trophy like it's yours.
No, I mean, you're right. It just feels good. It feels like I own it. I feel like if you put your place of a winner, like if I can envision myself winning.
Put your mic closer.
Oh, I feel like if I can envision myself winning, then
I mean, that does feel like that feels like the Super Bowl.
I know it's
like,
huge.
I would love to.
I'd love to just put this on the bookshelf that I don't own that's big enough for you, or in some glass casing.
You're coming with me this year, bud.
No, I mean you really are. Screw the last year's one.
All right, put it down.
Okay.
Put down the trophy.
All right. But, John, I have a very interesting question for you.
Uh-huh.
Right? So, we got a buddy who's having a baby. Just announced it a little bit ago. We're not going to give any names. Not our story to tell. But they're having a little girl, right?
Right.
And I was just thinking the other day something crazy. But I was imagining myself having a kid and kind of picturing myself with the women that I've been with in the past. And oftentimes the none, I felt like I was going to have an ugly baby.
You going to have an ugly baby?
So the question is, John, how would you act and what would you do if
I had an ugly baby?
If you had an ugly baby.
First of all babies are ugly, kind of. They all look like aliens.
What makes you think that? First off, there's some moms out here of newborns that are probably going to be upset.
No offense.
No offense.
No offense. Your baby that you post on Facebook, it ain't that cute to me.
So what were you saying when your sister had a baby?
Well, he's cute. I mean, I'll call it as it is. Like if your baby's ugly, I'm not going to pretend like it's cute,
I remember when your sister first posted the picture of her new, of her baby, of her newborn. He had like a very authentic forehead that goes with your family. Yeah.
example.
Beautiful.
We got 5 heads.
Got your nice Tyra Banks, you know, whatever. But I sent her a message on the picture, and I was like,
Hey, my head has been this size since I was 5. I grew into it.
Yeah.
So I know it's still gigantic head.
You did a good job growing into it, though. The year's been good to you. In the good and bad way. No, just kidding.
He has the rose.
The rose forehead.
Rose
and I
forehead.
messaged her that. And for some reason, I thought that was a compliment, but I'm sure you all had some type of self-esteem thing about it growing up.
No, I mean, people just always like, you got a big head. And I was like, yep, big brain.
Big brain. But anyway, I said that to her about their baby. And it's not that I thought he was ugly. I just thought he had a very authentic rose forehead. So, yeah, John, 5 years from now, you.
I'm saying, like, to answer your question, what would you ask? Would I love my kid if it was ugly?
How would you react? Like, you know.
Be like, ugh.
How would you get?
And then, like, when you see him on Facebook, you're like, you see like an ugly baby on Facebook or something, you're like, oh,
God.
you're like, yikes. I mean, like, it's really not the case. Like, babies look like, oftentimes, like, an attractive woman, like, you look at a baby in the picture, it's like, there might be an ugly baby. It's not going to determine your future, but
Right.
But some babies are ugly.
But
so,
their future.
But I mean, if I had a ugly girl, I'd be like, it's fine because I'd be protected. Like, if you had an
You'd be protected? What are you trying to say?
No,
That's
like
so shallow.
No, I'm
What
saying
is
if you have
ugly?
if
I'm
if
just
you have
kidding.
an attractive daughter, that's kind of like gross to think of, but like
Yeah.
you'd have to be more protective.
Right.
So
you got to be aware.
if you have an ugly girl, of course I'd never call them ugly. Like you would love them in your own ways, but they'd be like, you'd be like, all right, well, I'm not gonna have to worry about boys, I guess. And she might be smarter. She might go to college.
Yeah.
Like focus on the books.
Right.
Ugly boy, I'd be kind of pissed.
Right.
I'd be like, I'm trying to have a little Brad Pitt, you know, like,
Right.
or
Little John Rose, like, what's up?
little Denzel, right? For you.
Denzel.
But I don't know. I just think it was funny. Like ugly babies is just a funny concept to me.
No, it is. For me,
man. That's
Adoption.
just your
No, I'm just
opinion,
kidding.
man.
Okay, that's just your opinion, man.
First of all, we're not gonna have ugly babies because look at us.
No, we're just flawless, but no.
I'm just kidding. Ugly babies are very common.
Yeah, no. So obviously, ugly babies. I've seen a lot of ugly kids turn out to be very good looking. You know, I've seen some pretty disgusting baby pictures of some people, and they've glowed up very much so in their lifetimes. But me personally, if I had an ugly daughter, to John's point, I would be relieved. I would be absolutely relieved. I wouldn't be upset. You know, full ride scholarships to college. This girl's gonna be brilliant. You know, that's my first thought. A guy, you know, for all my kids, if you're ugly, I'm gonna make sure you're fresh. So if you're ugly, you're gonna dress nicer than every other kid around you.
First of all, I mean, everybody's beautiful in their own way, right?
Oh yeah.
But
Let's be real. There's some ugly babies out here. Hey, let's be real. I've seen a video on Facebook of a girl like actually calling their kid ugly. Look, we're about to have a car pulled in the driveway. Hey, y'all, our people are home.
crap, they're here. We
Crap,
gotta
they're
get
here.
out.
We gotta go.
Yeah, man, that's ugly babies. What you gonna do? What are you gonna do when they come for you?
No, but yeah, I'm just gonna keep them fresh. They're gonna dress nice, look nice. I don't know.
Yeah. You can,
Nice car.
I mean, they'll maybe just train them super hard in sports,
Yeah.
so that'll make up for it.
I mean, look at your president and look at his wife. You know, you're fresh. You got money. It conquers all.
I mean, I guess money's rules everything.
You all want to see some pretty dogs? Come here.
Uh-oh.
Cash, what's up, Cash?
What's up, doggo?
What's up, Otis?
We got some doggos in here.
Hey, Rufus. Hey, buddy.
Come here, Ruben. Yeah, so we just we received a fan video submission. Here it is.
Hey guys, I've been listening since the beginning. Love your podcast. I was in the car with my boyfriend the other day, and we were just talking about how we would rank our top 5 favorite fast food restaurants. So I was just calling in to ask how you all would rank your top 5 favorite fast food restaurants.
All right, yeah. So top 5 fast food chains. I'm gonna have to think about this for a second. You got one starting out? Ranking them. We'll switch off top 5. We can't do the same answers though. How about that?
Okay. All right, let's do number 5. Should we start with number 1?
Speaking of the mic, homie.
Let's start with number 1 and then digress. I feel like it's easy to pick your favorite and then go like
So we're doing our favorite first?
Yeah, let's because it's easier to pick your top one and then digress than to pick like number 5 and then to pick
All right.
higher. So my favorite fast food restaurant.
Go ahead.
Dang.
Glad we're not live here.
My favorite fast food restaurant.
The fans are booing.
So I guess Chick-fil-A is not my favorite restaurant.
All right, they don't pick Chick-fil-A.
Okay, my favorite, most consistent, Sonic.
What?
Yeah. All right, let me explain.
No, that's fine. That's
Let me
right.
pick
Explain
why.
it.
Let me do my reasoning. Sonic is my is one of my top restaurants because their tater tots are dope. They have really, really good and big burgers, right? Their breakfast burritos are really, really good. They have,
you're true.
hot dogs.
They do have the jalapeno poppers.
And
They're
then
good.
the Sonic Blast, Reese's Sonic Blast.
I'm a big Ocean Water fan.
Yeah, the Sonic has so much selection, and it has a great experience when you go and eat there.
All right, I guess.
Yeah.
It's just not in my top 5. It's
Okay.
pretty good, but I'm gonna swoop Chick-fil-A now. Not open on Sundays is the only negative part, but it's God's chicken.
It's God's chicken.
God's chicken. They serve that in heaven. So.
All right, my number 2. My number 2, and you can't pick the same.
Nope.
I'm gonna go with Rallies.
Again, shocking pick. And the reason why your stomach messed up
biased.
all the time.
I'm biased because I worked there for a couple years.
Oh, you did.
But-
I remember I showed up to your off Georgetown Street
Yes.
on Rallies.
Rallies had the best fries in the game.
Rallies does have probably the best fries or Steak and Shake, but they do have
Thank
their
you.
seasoned fries.
You gave me my
Actually, I
number
like
3.
Arby's fries too.
Yeah, the curly fries. But the rest of their food catalog is pretty bad.
Rallies, it's a good cheap option. But I would say my next one is Wendy's.
Why? Fresh burgers.
4 for $4, 5 for $5, biggie deal.
Biggie bag.
Biggie bag. I think they have a really underrated spicy
Yeah.
chicken sandwich. They do everything pretty good. So
I've been turned off to Wendy's because I've seen a long time ago they had some chili and someone found a finger in the chili. Did you ever hear about that?
It's fine.
Yeah.
Everybody likes a finger in their chili. But also they brought back the spicy nuggets. Shout out to Chance the Rapper for
Pushing that.
movement. So next pick.
All right, I gotta go with a fried chicken place. Can they be local? Or does it have to be like a big? I'm gonna go KFC.
All right. All right, KFC.
Are my options bad? Are these bad?
By the way, we got people laughing behind the camera. We're making us laugh more.
No, I'd love all
Yeah,
of
so
his,
you like,
but he won't let me pick the same restaurants.
but you had first pick.
Okay, yeah. No, I was not starting off with Chick-fil-A, no.
All right, so yeah, KFC is KFC.
All right, so my next one, no. I'm going to go with DQ.
Okay.
All right, DQ's their chicken baskets, their gravy.
They got good breakfast.
Yeah.
Underrated breakfast.
And then let's get back to their ice cream. They have, and I'm lactose intolerant too, so I'm talking about ice cream. But
Randomly, they have a good barbecue sandwich.
you get like the fish sandwiches from McDonald's
Filet-O-Fish?
or the
Pretty
ribs. You get the McRibs.
Good. Yeah.
You're definitely
I'm a weird.
you're a specialty burger guy.
All right. Anything else to say about
No,
great
I'm done.
establishment? I guess my next one would be Mickey D's.
Is that your number 3?
Yeah, McDonald's. No Cane's. Cane's sucks.
Kane sucks.
Yeah, bold take.
I don't want to say Kane. Okay,
It's like school lunch or
Yeah.
something. Their sauce is good, but the chicken is nothing special. I like Zaxby's better. But McDonald's my third pick because,
that's a solid choice.
McDonald's,
Everybody goes. I go to McDonald's at least once a month.
I go once like a day. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner, eating on a
3
budget.
meals there.
But it's really not as cheap as it seems though. Like
No.
the meals now, they're like $8.50 or something.
They
sometimes.
up their double cheeseburgers to like $1.79. You used to get those for $1 on the dollar menu.
Shame.
I just That's robbery.
Come on, Ronald.
That is a robbery. And then they'll charge like less than $1.20 for like the without cheese. So you're paying like 50 cents for two cheese slices.
Yeah, I mean, I go to cheap budget at McDonald's. I get the McChicken, add cheese, double, and then fry.
That's
I guess.
high school. That's what we used to do. McChicken, McDouble, medium fry.
But I do not do the combine
McGangbang.
them into the McGangbang. That's gross to me.
I always used to make the McGangbang.
Just eat them separate. It's fine. William gets his McChicken with.
I don't put cheese on my McChicken. No.
Missing out.
All right, so my fourth option, and I'm gonna surprise some of you on this one.
Oh, we've been surprised by every pick. This guy.
I'm gonna have to go Steak and Shake.
I mean, that's better than any other ones, honestly.
Yeah,
That might have crept in mind.
Trend? Are you noticing the trend?
What, odd foods?
No.
Odd? No, I'm just kidding. What?
Ice cream.
Oh, so you like the ice cream with the
ice
fries?
cream. Yes.
Kind of thing?
Well, not with the fries, but the ice cream. They have really, really good shakes. But I love the fries with the Cajun seasoning on it, and they're super small, so you can put like 10 in your mouth at a time. And then, yeah, I don't know.
I do like the fries. I do like, yeah, that's the least surprising. I'm all for the steak and shake pick.
What is it called? The Fresno melt or whatever?
Fresno melt.
Is that what it's called?
Fresco melt.
Fresco melt.
What was that weird, that sauce on it?
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
It's like secret sauce.
It's like the Good Burger secret sauce.
Yeah.
Ed's.
Good Burger's my number 5.
Good Burger. We could do another like fictional top restaurant because Krabby Patty would be up there for me. Krabby Patty, Good Burger, and Bob's Burgers look pretty good.
And I'm obviously, since my options are bad, I'm going to go Chum Bucket.
You want the chum stew?
Go with the Chum Bucket.
All right, so that was your fourth?
That was my fourth. That's your fourth.
My fourth pick. Now they're getting like...
It's getting slim.
I like Arby's.
Why?
Because we have the meat.
You like that?
No, I just it's underrated to me. Like some people think it's super gross, but they got great fries, great curly fries, beef and cheddar, and they have like these sliders that are good. I don't know. I really like Arby's. The Arby's sauce is probably one of the top sauces in the game. Yeah, Arby's.
All right, my last one as my fifth. My fifth favorite option of food. Fast food.
Now I'm getting like hard to think of this one.
That's like Subway, Jersey Mike's.
I was gonna actually say Subway. No, actually, I don't even want to put Subway. I'm putting.
I guess yeah, I guess we could have included. Well, they did it on. Yeah, I don't. If you can't hear, we're debating if like sandwich shops are fast food, and I guess they technically some of them are fast food, like the Subways, Jimmy John's, Jersey Mike's.
Subway's faster than McDonald's.
By the way, Jersey Mike's is the best.
No. I'm gonna stay Penn Station because the fries.
All right, be different again. I'm just
but Penn Station's amazing. It really is.
They do the Tuesday deal.
Yeah. No.
I'm a Blippi's guy myself, you know.
White Castle, actually.
White Castle? Is that your fifth pick?
No. White Castle is
because I would have been behind that one, too, honestly.
I hate when their buns are soggy. You know, like I can't eat like soggy bread.
Me and my buddy in high school, we used to get crave
What buddy?
case.
Who's that?
What do you mean, man? Okay, I didn't have any friends in high school. Okay? Me and my bud. No, Alex Hall. What's up, Alex? I don't know if you listen, but we used to get crave cases. We used to get crave cases with like 20 or 30, like
This sounds
it's like a
disgusting.
suitcase, literally, like it folds out like a suitcase, cardboard.
Why did we never say Taco Bell?
I don't know, I forgot it, but is that your?
No.
Well, that's my fifth pick, Taco Bell.
All right, cool.
But
I remember all
and shout out Taco John's. It's a they're in Western Kentucky, but there's one coming here.
and Taco Tico.
Taco Tico, yes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that's a chain nationally, but locally, Taco Tico is better than Taco Bell.
And every single taco truck out Cardinal Valley.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Right off for Sales Road, taco trucks on the gas stations. They're
Very,
fire.
very authentic and very good.
They got that flame pack.
They do. Yeah, all right. So this was
Yeah, it's a combined top 10, but we kind of did like a draft wise, I guess, which kind of made it more instead of just being like, oh, Wendy's.
God, what was the
Chick-fil-A,
first choice? What was Sonic? I don't know, man. The quality on
William
Sonic's
just made William. You did Sonic as the first pick. That's equivalent of taking like Greg Oden or somebody like a terrible first pick. Bust. Yeah, I would agree. Rallies over Sonic, but Sonic is just the worst number one pick of all time.
Let's talk about overall. I'm talking about overall menu. Like Sonic has the biggest.
Like, are we
fast
debating
food
like
menu.
what do they do right or like what do we like more? You know what I mean? I guess that's
Sonic all the way.
They're just
The burgers are really good. They have it on like toast bread.
Sonic.
You
I
know?
do like the slushies and stuff and the Sonic Blasts and the jalapeno poppers. I don't really like anything
I'm
else.
done with this fast food talk because it's making me hungry. Fazoli's is
Fazoli's is one we
absolutely good.
missed. Yes.
Yeah, spaghetti.
So yeah, our recap of the top 5.
Sonic.
Sonic, and then I did Chick-fil-A,
I did Rallies.
Wendy's. And then
I did Steak and Shake.
Yeah, I did McDonald's, Arby's,
Oh, DQ.
and Taco Bell.
So I did Sonic, DQ, or I did Sonic, Rallies, DQ,
Sonic Rally,
Steak
DQ,
and Shake.
Steak and Shake. Very obscure top 5.
And then I
but
didn't get to pick my 5. But if I had to pick a 5, I'm going to go to a sandwich shop, and I'm going to pick Penn Station because of the fries.
All right. Yeah, I mean, I kind of forgot this the sandwich shops, but anyways.
You have McDonald's in your top 5. That sounds pretty trashy. You're eating with John?
Yeah.
All right, you let us know.
Yeah,
What
vote
fast
on your
food
top 5.
restaurants are you eating with?
Yeah, you coming with me or William?
So I got Sonic in mine. I have Rallies. Don't forget the fries. And Shake Machine sometimes working.
If you combine
his Shake Machine never works. His Shake Machine never works at McDonald's.
I mean, that's the one I go to. It's always all
It's
right.
always working.
That's the myth.
The one up
One up for sales road. What's up?
So I have Sonic, Rallies, DQ, Steak and Shake.
But what's your like meal? Like make
And
a
then Penn
make a
Station.
make a dinner plate from like
That's
combining
so difficult.
combining each food or something. Like make your
All right, I'm gonna take a Reese's Sonic Blast.
okay.
And then I'm going to go to Rallies and get their fries. And then I'm going to go to DQ, and I'm going to go get some chicken fingers with their gravy sauce. And then I'm going to go to Steak and Shake. Might get another thing of fries with some Cajun seasoning on it or the Fresco melt. And then I'm going to finish with Penn Station. And I'm just loading up on fries, baby. I'm just going to get their fries again with some vinegar sauce.
Okay. I'll do the Chick-fil-A sandwich as the main entree.
Over their fries?
Yeah, I mean, all right. The fries I would pick from what was my fries? Arby's fries.
Okay.
Arby's curly fries, Chick-fil-A sandwich, McDonald's sweet tea. How about that? Who else was in mine? Wendy's baked potato
Okay.
and Taco Bell. I don't know what else to include. There's
So this is like a whole plate, like a plate coming out like an entree meal.
yeah. So Taco Bell, I'll get the maybe the cheesy potatoes, or just maybe an extra bean burrito. Throw on the plate.
With some Baja.
Baja Blast too. Mix the Baja Blast and sweet tea. That sounds really gross.
All right, cool. Well, whatever.
But yeah, this was fun. That was actually really fun. So
You all give us your top 5. We would love
give
to
us your
hear
top
it.
5 and give us who you agree with. I mean, it's pretty easy. So, but yeah, thanks for tuning in, everybody. Once again, for episode 6. Is it 7?
Episode 6. Cash, Rue,
We got some dogs in here.
Otis.
They don't love us. Oh, here they come.
What's up, buddy?
Come here, Rufus.
Come say bye to everybody. Cash, what's up, buddy? You want to come say bye? Come up here. Good boy. All right, you all. Well, thank you all for tuning in to this episode of the Ebony and Ivory podcast show.
We look like evil villains right now.
Yeah. Hope you all come back and see us.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in, y'all. It's been a fun episode, so we'll see you guys next week.